February 28th, 2026. The operation was called Epic Fury. Before sunrise, US and Israeli warplanes launched massive strikes on Iranian nuclear and military sites. Hours later, Iran's supreme leader, Ali Khamenei, was confirmed dead. The region instantly changed. Power shifted to the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, the IRGC. Then came the warning. Broadcast across military radio frequencies. No ship will pass through the Strait of Hormuz. And suddenly, the world's most important shipping lane became a war zone. At first, many thought it was a bluff. Then the attacks began. Sea mines appeared in commercial routes. Drone boats targeted oil tankers. One vessel, the Skylight, was hit in open waters. Insurance companies reacted immediately. War risk coverage vanished overnight. Cargo ships stopped entering the region. And just like that, a route carrying nearly a quarter of the world's seaborne oil went silent. The economic impact was immediate. Oil prices exploded. Brent crude jumped from $67 to over $126 a barrel in weeks. Fuel prices surged worldwide. In Europe, energy inflation spiked. In America, diesel prices hit record highs, raising transportation and food costs almost instantly. And aviation took a massive hit. Jet fuel prices skyrocketed. Airlines cancelled thousands of flights. Global travel began slowing down. But this crisis wasn't only about oil. The Strait of Hormuz is also critical for fertilizer shipments. Nearly 30% of the world's ammonia supply passes through this route. Without it, food production suffers. The United Nations warned that millions across Africa and Asia could face severe hunger before the year ends. Meanwhile, Japan and South Korea entered emergency energy conservation mode. Countries in Southeast Asia shortened school weeks and reduced office hours just to save fuel. And then came another fear. Water. Across the Gulf region, millions depend on desalination plants for drinking water. Those plants require enormous amounts of energy. If the conflict spreads to that infrastructure, the energy crisis could become a humanitarian disaster. Not from bombs, but from thirst. World leaders tried diplomacy. In April 2026, American and Iranian officials met during the Islamabad talks. For 21 hours, they negotiated behind closed doors. The United States demanded the strait be reopened. Iran demanded sovereignty recognition and control over shipping access. No deal was reached. The talks collapsed, and the blockade continued. Today, thousands of ships remain stranded near the Gulf. Global markets remain unstable, and governments are racing to find alternatives before another disruption pushes the system even closer to collapse. The 2026 Hormuz crisis revealed something terrifying. Modern civilization depends on fragile connections. And sometimes, the fate of the entire world can depend on just 21 miles of water.